If you look at the moratorial age of discrimination against persons with disability provision act will be expired by January, and we have to hit the ground running, and this is why we are here. And Mr. President, under his passion, he gave me a marching order, and it's part of my mandate to liaise and collaborate with ministries, departments, agencies, donors, in order to inculcate and create opportunity on the issue affecting persons with disability in line with the Renew Hope agenda of Mr. President, and with the collaboration of the Office of the Chairman House Committee, who is a man that you can assess him at any point of time. Why? Because issue of persons with disability or policy of persons with disability is all about creating access and participation. If we can assess the duty bearers, the policy influencer to bring them on board or to coach them, I think we will get it more easy. If you look at despite the discrimination against act of person with disability, every child, every right. That every child, every right, it means that every child has to enjoy equal right with any, like the way how any child that can enjoy equal basis. There is agenda for inclusive education on ground, and if you look at some of the states, they are not even demonstrated because of the bureaucracy, because of the segregation of education, special education. But the most acceptable way of children education is inclusive education, whereby children with disability and children, especially children without disability, they will learn under the same umbrella. Why? Because if you look at the model of segregation or model especially, this show that you are even promoting discrimination against persons with disability. Agenda for socio-economic empowerment, agenda for agriculture. All this agenda for inclusion is in line with the renewal of Mr. President. And Mr. President is a man that has passion to person with disability. If you look at, he even signed a UN demand charter of demand. He signed it, and with this, I think we are good to go. With the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, with the SDG, all legal instruments, if you look at the stock of rights to education of children with disability, 258 million out of school children is a very big number by statistics, out of school children. And if you look at these figures, most of them, they are from northern part of Nigeria because of the economic hardship, because of the crisis of Boko Haram, insecurity, banditry, where it has a kind of multiplied effect to persons with disability, and the number of persons with disability increase. And this figure is a wake-up call to the government of the day to make sure that we find a solution to children education in Nigeria. Parents have a key role to play in order to champion this cause. All hands must be on deck. Philanthropies, civil society organizations of persons with disability, corporate body, government institution, legislative and executive. Everybody has a role, key role to play in order to achieve the Renew Hope agenda of Mr. President. And with this, I'm assure you, we are very good to go. Why? Because this man is accessible. I know what I'm saying is accessible. He have a key role to play in driving this force, and we are going to work hand in hand. The seat or the office of the senior special assistant to Mr. President is only one seat, but I have to work with you people in order to achieve the desire. You cannot leave me alone. You cannot leave me alone. I believe in open door policy. I believe in teamwork. We need to come together. It's not about me. It's not about the Chairman House Committee. It's not about the ES National Commission for Persons with Disability. It's not about lawyers. It's not about Dr. Chike. It's not all about us. It's about our people in the grassroots. How are we going to decentralize the issue to make sure that issue of persons with disability came on board in line with the New Hope agenda of Mr. President and in line with the international practices. We have all the instrument of power. We have all the instrument of law. Our own is to push, and I'm assuring you, Mr. President is a very good man. Whatever policy we bring to him, he will going to assent it and he will going to support us. And all these ministries, as you see in these, we are planning to come out with a joint task force so that because of the monetary age has been expired, we have to impose compliance. Ignorance of law is not an excuse. If we didn't impose compliance for them to implement this policy, the Renew Hope agenda will not going to achieve. And inshallah, the Renew Hope agenda will going to go achieve by our effort.